The centre will come out with national policy for modernising fishing industry in the country. Announcing this during his two-day Kerala visit, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said a committee is looking into the issue. Prime Minister said government has started Make in India program so that the country's youth get employment within the country and should not go abroad in search of better livelihood. Finance Minister Arun Jaitley apprehended a washout of the current session of Parliament due to disruptive tactics of Congress-led opposition. He invoked Pandit Nehru to remind Congress of basic duty of a parliamentarian to discuss issue and not disrupt. He added that the reasons for the washout of the current session keep changing by the hour. External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj has made a statement in both houses of Parliament on her recent visit to Islamabad, where India and Pakistan decided to break the freeze on talks with a comprehensive dialogue. The Union Minister said continued estrangement of India-Pakistan was a hurdle to realization of peace and prosperity in the region. She said both India and Pakistan condemned terrorism together. The opposition remains bent over disrupting proceedings in Parliament despite half the winter session being over. Uproar and disruption returned to both houses of Parliament on the first day of the week. Rajya Sabha adjourned for the day after repeated disruption after External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj's statement on her Islamabad visit. In the Lok Sabha, opposition members wanted to move adjournment motions on different issues, which the Speaker didn't allow. The Supreme Court has slammed Uttar Pradesh government for not appointing Lokayukta. Despite its order, the Apex Court asked the state to appoint Lokayukta by Wednesday. The court warned UP government to be ready to face consequences on failing to adhere to order. Railway Minister Suresh Prabhu countered the allegation of a child's death during railway demolition drive at Shakur Basti and informed the Lok Sabha that the death had occurred much before the drive started. Meanwhile, the Delhi High Court has issued notice to Railway Ministry and police for raising of a slum cluster and directed the authorities to immediately rehabilitate over 5,000 people rendered homeless in this biting cold. The centre has asked the Delhi High Court to extend the observation home stay of the juvenile convict in the 16th December 2012 gang rape case, who is scheduled to be released on Sunday. The government said several mandatory aspects were missing from the post-release rehabilitation plan, which needed to be considered before setting him free. After hearing the brief arguments and perusing the post-release plan, which was submitted by the government, the court reserved its verdict. Former Chief Justice of Patna High Court, L. Narasimha Reddy, will head the Judicial Committee that will look into the implementation of One Rank One Pension (OROP) scheme for the ex-servicemen. The committee has been given a 6-month deadline for submission of its recommendations. The terms of reference for the committee shall be to examine and make recommendations on references received from the central government on various issues concerning the scheme announced by the government last month. Supreme Court asked its former judge, Justice P.V. Reddy, to re-evaluate answer sheets of nearly 650 unsuccessful candidates of Delhi Judicial Services Examination 2014, while making it clear that the appointment of already selected judges should not be touched. Fresh snowfall in the hills affected temperatures in the plains. Delhi has recorded minimum temperature of 6 degrees Celsius and many parts of Uttar Pradesh recorded temperatures of 3 degrees Celsius. Rail services have been affected. There has been fresh snowfall in upper reaches of Himachal Pradesh, Jammu and Kashmir as well as Uttarakhand. Temperature has dipped in Dharamshala after the snowfall. In the Sheena Bora case, a Mumbai magistrate court has extended the judicial custody of former media baron Peter Mukherjee till 28th December. CBI claims that he played an active and important role in the murder of his stepdaughter Sheena Bora while charging him of murder and criminal conspiracy. At least 41 police officers were killed today when a bus in a convoy in northern Argentina went off the side of a bridge and fell 20 meters. The bus was one of the 3 carrying police near Salta. Local television images showed rescue crews working round the overturned bus, which authorities say was carrying around 60 people. Oil prices in the global markets fell for a 7th straight session on Monday, coming close to their 11-year lows. Brent crude fell below $37 a barrel for the first time since December 2008. Russia said that crude oil prices may fall below $30 per barrel in next year, with Iran preparing to double its export of crude oil from coming January. US benchmark crude already below $35. A 7-day ceasefire in Yemen is to start today, a day before the UN-sponsored peace talks in Switzerland. Yemen's Foreign Minister Abdel Malik al-Meklafi, who will lead President Abdul Rabu Mansour Hadi's delegation to the UN talks said fighting would stop on the evening of December 14th. Egyptian investigators have completed a preliminary report on the Russian plane crash in Sinai. They have not found anything to indicate a bomb was involved. The investigators analyzed the plane's 38 computers and 2 engine computers and is currently checking the technical details of the plane and repairs carried out since it was manufactured. All 224 people on board were killed in the crash.